Welcome, Libra, to your month, October 2017. I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is another free general transits reading for those of you born with your sun, moon, and or rising signs in the seventh zodiacal sign of Libra the Scales. Now, definitely the reason you're going to be shining this month is the fact that the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter are all in your first house of the self and body. So you can really embody the fact that you are going to be the star of October. And by the way, happy birthday, Libra. Now, on October 5th, the moon goes full in your opposite sun sign in your 7th house in Aries. So not only will you be shining your light in your first house, but there will be a lot of full moon essence and light in your 7th. Spanning from your 1st to your 7th, you'll have even greater awareness with this opposition. And so the month begins with a full moon. And then on October 8th, the moon goes into your 8th house of Taurus, trining your ruling planet, Venus, in Virgo, in your 12th house of the subconscious mind and dreams, joining along with Mars in Virgo. Then the moon in Gemini goes into your 9th house of religion and higher learning, the higher mind and philosophy, sextiling Uranus in Aries. So what this can mean is that you can emotionally or spontaneously identify with those in a foreign land and come up with new and innovative ideas with business partners or even your significant other. Then on October 10th as well, Jupiter then goes into Scorpio in your 2nd house of money and what you value. And then on October 12th, the last quarter moon occurs in your 10th house of career and public standing in the sign of Cancer at 19 degrees 22 minutes. And on October 13th, the moon sextiles Venus, once again, aspecting your ruling planet. So what this can mean is that any kind of dreams in your sleeping repose, any kind of subconscious dreams that you might be having, you can bring them about with this harmonious sextile in a most positive way in making any kind of last minute culminations in whatever career you're in come true. And then on October 14th, your ruling planet Venus enters your sign in your 1st house. So Venus enters Libra. So now you'll really have a chance to really look and feel your best physically, emotionally, mentally, and, well, let me think here. And then also, I'm trying to... Once the moon goes into Leo, into your 11th house of friendships, it then trines Uranus, your opposite sun sign, in Aries, in your 7th house, your house. So you'll be able to feel that much more harmonious in and with either group and friendships and companionships, relations with. And then also on October 17th, Mercury enters... Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. The moon conjuncts Mars, the only conjunction of October, on October 17th. And this can be a little bit trifling, but nothing too much to worry about. And just be sure to remember not to be maybe too overly analytical with others and or yourself. Then, on October 17th, Mercury enters Scorpio, entering your 2nd house of what you value. And then on October 19th, the new moon also occurs in Libra in your 1st house. So you can, at 26 degrees 35 minutes, so you can really go within, reassess, reevaluate how you come across to others, or in this sense, you can really, really capitalize on being your charming, sweet self. That's the way I look at that, with Venus in Libra, as well as the new moon there. And then on October 22nd, the moon goes into Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio sextiles Mars in Virgo. And so you can truly bring about major dreams because of this harmonious sextile aspect energy. And with all of this Scorpio energy, now that Jupiter's in Scorpio, the moon's in Scorpio, Mercury's in Scorpio, you can really delve deeply into your values and take necessary actions toward how you feel about these needs that maybe you haven't necessarily always met in yourself. Then on October 22nd as well, Mars then enters your sign. Mars enters Libra in your 1st house. So you really can take actions to being your very charming diplomatic self. And then on October 23rd, finally, the sun leaves your sign and enters Scorpio in your 2nd house of money and values. And then on October 24th, the moon goes into Sagittarius, joining with Saturn in the third house of communications, trining Uranus, your opposite sun sign in Aries. So from the third to the seventh house, your house, there's a very harmonious trine of how you feel, how you can manifest, how you communicate. But be mindful of making sure you keep just as charming and diplomatic as you possibly can to make business associations run smoothly. And then the first quarter moon on October 27th occurs in your fifth house of romance and creativity at 4 degrees Aquarius, 41 minutes. Then sextiles Uranus in your seventh house again. So you have the ability to feel out harmoniously what business partners and or serious significant others are about in a creative sense. You can be creative romantically. And so with that, Libra, I want you to have a happy Halloween, and please feel free to like, share, comment down below even if you would like, if you will, and subscribe to my channel, North Star Astrology. And thank you, Libra, once again, for taking the time out to watch your transit, general transit talk or reading. And once again, have a happy birthday. And thank you so much for looking up upon the North Star.